Hey everybody, welcome back. We are getting ready to do some music reactions. This one is Home Free singing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. Sorry that the lighting is weird. I've got the overhead on because I'm getting ready to peel some oranges, but wanted to record this real quick. And my ring light is broken. When I changed my battery in the car, which I'll get that video up probably before you see this. Uh, the wind was blowing so hard in the cold that it knocked my stand over and phone and broke the O-ring. So it's leaning off to the side. So I kind of got a Halloweenish kind of effect going on. But we're doing Christmas music. I do have my snowflakes on. I worked at the art gallery today. It's Christmas Eve. Got my snowflake earrings on. So home free. I also can't think straight. It's taken me forever to get warm, and now I'm too warm, which is why my face is all red. It's yesterday, the wind chill was negative 31 Fahrenheit. So it was just a bit chilly. It wasn't quite that cold when I was outside putting the new battery in. It was negative 18, I think, for the wind chill when I was out putting the battery in. But later that day, it got up to negative 31 wind chill. I think the actual temperature was -1 or something like that. -1, -2. All the heat has been sucked out of the house, and so I haven't been able to get warm. Finally got the wood stove going again. I don't have the type of wood to get it to burn all night. And since I had to work at the art gallery, I knew there was no point starting one this morning. So it took forever for the basement to catch up, therefore the upstairs to catch up, because the cold was sucking all the heat out. Fun. Long story short, that's why the face is all red. That's why I can't think straight. All right. So, Home Free. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Home Free has done Christmas songs both the traditional way, and then they've done it where they really mixed it up, like Do You Hear What I Hear? So I don't know which way they're going to go with this. I think they'll probably keep it traditional, maybe a few twists of their own in there, but they'll probably keep it very clean, very simple, very traditional, and just let everybody enjoy their harmonies, which is probably the most popular thing about them. So let's go ahead and get into it. Put the earbud back in and let's see what they actually did do with the song. I was just looking, they've got executive producers on this. So I was trying to find out when I make it big, it's got that first little half second, whatever you want to call it, not enough for the sound to pop up, but the video started to, whatever the opposite of dissolve is, appear. There was a man I didn't recognize, and I was trying to see if they named who it was, but don't know. So we're just going to go ahead and watch it. Just jumping in to say, if you'll please subscribe. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers, and if I do reach that goal, then one of the things I will do is a drinking game reaction. You guys get to pick the movie, and we kind of go from there. So hopefully we can find one that will work well that I have not seen yet and have a little fun. So if you don't mind, please subscribe. Thanks.
Ladies and gentlemen, please help me in welcoming our very special guest tonight, live in the studio, performing Have Yourself a Merry Little Christmas. It's Home Free.
That's the guy who I don't know who that is. So if you guys want to fill me in on that, that would be great. They did thank Wittenberg University, so maybe he's part of the university staff. I was trying to think of which genre it is. It kind of reminds me of maybe 50s-ish style, maybe. I like how they all have matching sweaters. I saw that on, I think, Instagram. I saw a video of it, but you couldn't hear it. I had the sound off and saw they all had matching sweaters.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. From now on, our troubles will be out of sight.
So far, very traditional. Told you all I can't think. Adam seems to be more in the forefront with the percussion. I'm noticing the beat more than I have in some of their other songs they've released lately. Whereas you might hear him in spots, this one I'm hearing him the whole way through. Smokey just put her head through the ring light. So hopefully she doesn't accidentally turn it off. She's right by the plug and it's very sensitive. So if my face gets even darker, you'll know that she turned it off. Sorry, squirrel.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yule
It's almost like a giggle, isn't it? The merry part that they did, the way they did it, it's almost like a little giggle.
little Christmas.
The little part.
Make the Yuletide gay.
Oh, that's a little different.
From now on, our troubles will be miles away.
Where's Austin going? Oh, what? He's got to stand away from the group to do a solo? I was going to say something else, but I got myself too tickled. I couldn't be sarcastic. The they did switch it up a little bit in how they did that one part when I said, "Oh, that's different." So that was kind of a little twist that they did with it. Oh, he's going to do his belting. Okay, they're joining him.
Gather near to us once more. Through the years we.
Okay, I can't keep picking on Austin then because now Tim is soloed in on. Although he did start it off.
Through the years we all will be together. If the fates
Oh, it's backdrop.
allow.
That's cool.
Hang a shining star up on the highest bough, and have yourself a merry little Christmas. Have yourself a merry little Christmas, and have Christmas now.
And a little last input from Rob. I like how they were showing that it's set pieces, even though you kind of knew anyhow, looking at it, that it was set pieces backdrops. But actually making that a part of the video is cool, and including the direction and all that kind of stuff in there. And let's see, who was it? Voice play. I talked about there were at least 7 trees that I counted, and I was talking about how much work somebody had gone to. Well, here we've got at least 6 trees. So again, a lot of work. Although I think only the one is decorated. The others might have lights on it though, on them. So even just putting the lights on, you guys, if you saw my one reaction, I was sweating just after putting the lights on, and they're only half working. So, but the good news is the cats haven't knocked it down any further. We may just be able to put ornaments on next year. They kept it pretty clean, simple, threw a little bit of twist in here and there. The genre reminds me of kind of 50s-ish. I might be wrong on that, so if you guys think it's a different era, let me know. It almost had a doo-wop feel to it, but not quite doo-wop. And like I said, I noticed Adam's percussion throughout the whole thing, whereas most of the songs recently, it seems like the percussion is only out there um, for parts of the song. Like you can hear it the whole way through, but it's not as pronounced, if that makes sense. And the snarky comment I was going to make when Austin went off to the side to sing solo was, "Ain't he special?" So- but I got too tickled to be able to do that. And then Tim did a little soloing too, but then joined everybody when the backdrop moved. So still a little bit of fun in there. They brought their little bit of humor to it. It's not funny humor, but just kind of keeping it moving around. We'll put it that way. Just keeping it fun. Funny, not funny. That doesn't make sense either. I think the cold is getting to me, y'all. All right. Thank you for joining me on this one. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.